he's been terrified since an encounter with police on Monday evening. He says officers came to his home in southeast Kansas City looking for people he'd never heard of, and when he refused to let them inside, he said things turned ugly. Eric Crinian, a lawyer, heard a loud banging at his door Monday night. He was instantly alarmed since a neighbor's house was robbed a few weeks ago, so he grabbed a crowbar. Crinian says 3 police officers were outside his house.
I open the door a little bit wider, and he sees that I have something in my hand, so he pulls his gun, tells me to put down whatever I've got, and then come out with my hands up. So I do.
They wanted to know where 2 guys were. Crinian later found out police believe they violated parole.
And I said, I have no idea who you're talking about. I've never heard of these people before.
To prove it, he says police asked to search his house. Crinian refused multiple times. He said they needed a warrant. Then he says one police officer started threatening him, saying,
if we have to go back and get a warrant, we're going to come back when you're not expecting it. We're going to park out in front of your house where all your neighbors can see. We're going to bust down your door with a battering ram. We're going to shoot and kill your dogs, who are my family, and then we're going to ransack your house looking for these people.
If that was the case and those are the things that were said, I would think those would be inappropriate.
John Hamilton is an associate professor of criminal justice at Park University. He says having a warrant is always the best way for police to search a home, and while the threats aren't illegal, they might violate a department policy.
I just think it's a dangerous way to do policing because it makes it tenuous when you appear in front of the court in a case like that.
Now, Crinian says he's never had a problem with police before in his life, and he still has a great amount of respect for the Kansas City, Missouri Police Department. However, he says he wants the situation investigated, so he filed an Office of Community Complaints report. A spokesman for the Kansas City, Missouri Police Department says he can't discuss ongoing OCC reports, but they are investigated internally.
Kansas City is taking another step to try to land